somewhere in West Virginia. I'm not really sure. I'll have to find out for you here in a minute. But we got some food cooking here. I'll show you what's going on. A couple sausages in here. I'll show you what we put on here. Here we go. We got some kraut. Yeah, this stuff is great. I love this kraut. Man. Eat that stuff right out of the can. But yeah. Let me tell you what's been going on the past couple days. Alright, so I had to I had to look back. It's been a crazy couple days. So from like when we were in Sanger, we had to get our empty, and they actually we had to pick up in Fort Worth, and they actually had us pick up an empty almost like right across the street from where we had to pick up, so that was pretty cool. And that went over to Robert, Louisiana. A fairly easy load, just all the way down. And from there, we picked up in Zachary, Louisiana, and that went over to somewhere in Jacksonville, Georgia Pacific. Then from Jacksonville, like that day, that's when things got a little crazy. My daughter, she actually went to like a church function, like a Valentine's banquet, and she was all excited, you know. She was actually old enough to go now, and poor thing, man, she didn't even make it inside, man. She was outside playing around on the swings and whatnot, and apparently it was like an old swing. She was, you know, doing her thing, and the swing broke, and you know, the swing's got like the little hooks and everything, so she obviously fell, and on the way down, the hook grabbed her dress, then like took a big chunk out of her, you know, probably like her outside, like upper thigh, and so they thought it'd be best to go to the hospital, check it out and everything. She's doing better now, you know, still kind of hobbling around, you know, so it'll probably take her a while to get used to, you know, all that stuff, you know, until it heals up again. So, but what actually worked out, we were in Jacksonville, and they had this deadhead all the way to Lakeland, about 180 miles or so, and which was good, so I can actually get by the house. It worked out pretty good. Get by the house, you know, I got to see her, make sure everything was okay, hang out at the house for, you know, 3 or 4 hours. Then, which actually got better, my wife actually came with us. Actually, you know, I left, you know, I had to leave Leia at home, and my daughter dropped her off at the house. Then my wife came with me that night, and we went to Lakeland and picked up and delivered the next morning in Bradenton, Florida. Then we went back to Lakeland, picked up, and that took me to Rincon, Georgia. And before I picked up in Lakeland, on the way back, you know, I had to drop her off back at the house, which kind of sucked. It was nice for her to hang out. You know, we got to hang out for one night. Then I got to go back by the house, you know, get some lunch, see everyone, be back at it. So we delivered yesterday in Rincon, Georgia, and got crazy from there. And we actually were able to drop off and pick up at the same place. And when I got there, it took them forever, because when you're coming in, they got to inspect the trailer, and it took them forever to inspect the trailer. Then once I told them I was picking up, then you know, it took forever to get the paperwork. And when I rode into the place, I had like an hour, like my 14-hour clock was already ticking, and I had like an hour and 10 minutes, around there somewhere. And so from there, after all that crap happened, I had 5 minutes left on my clock. And naturally, they won't let you stay on property, even though, you know, it was all their fault, you know, whatever happened. But can't stay on property. So, you know, I ended up having to drive over my time, which kind of sucked. You know, I got to a Pilot and I got to like a little truck stop, and they were both full. So I ended up having to drive into South Carolina at the Welcome Center, and that's where we got a spot last night. And I still didn't even check where we're at in West Virginia. I'm not really sure. But we're on the way to Erie, Pennsylvania. We'll be there tomorrow morning. We got about a 320-ish miles or something like that. We don't have to be there till 11 o'clock, so we got plenty of time. We're doing good. And that's where we're at. Quick catch up of everything. So now it's just me. No kid, no wife, no dog. All by myself. So yeah, so Leia had to stay out. She's gonna stay off the truck for a little while. So we got to get her. Her shots came due, so we got to get her to the vet to the shots, and she's probably gonna go and get the old snipperoonie. We were gonna do that a while back, and we didn't, but now we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. So she'll probably be off the truck for a little while, and you know, my daughter ended up staying home because you know how kids, they don't stay on the truck too long, you know. So wish the wife could have stayed with us a little bit longer, but you know, not till summertime. So this is where we're at for the night. We'll catch up with you guys in the morning on the way to Erie, Pennsylvania. And should be an easy delivery. This is a light load, man. It was I think it's not even like 9,000 pounds. So it's nice going through, you know, parts of Virginia into West Virginia on 77. Man, we can cruise through there. And we're on, oh gosh, what are we on right now? 77, and you got to go up to 79. I forget this road. I can't remember. But we got to get on 79, and the 79 takes you all the way up through Pittsburgh and all that good stuff. So that's where we're at. So we'll catch up with you guys in the morning on the way to Erie, Pennsylvania. What's going on, everybody? So we are in Erie, Pennsylvania. I just found out. I just backed up to this dock here, and they're telling me I have to unload this myself, which is not a problem, but everything's on the floor. So I sent them a message, and I'm like, this is gonna take me a little while. And I guess I talked to the people inside, and they're not, you know, not to assist. I guess this is a part of the union, and which I'm not too up on that, but you know what I do know, one person has a job, and that's your job, and their job is not to unload. So see what happens. I'm just waiting to hear back from these people. If we gotta unload, it's gonna take a little while, which is not a problem. At least we'll get the blood flowing. A little cool over here. So let me see. We'll wait and see what happens. All right. So that was pretty interesting. Like I said, so the place where we're just at, they obviously it must have been some kind of union jobs or something. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure on everything about them, but what I did find out is that like between these guys and the lumpers, I guess they don't like see eye to eye. So the one guy tells me that works for the company, said that, well, you gotta unload it, we don't do it. So okay, this is before he even told me anything about no lumpers, so I didn't even know the lumpers were there. So I said, well, I gotta unload this thing. It's like, well, okay, we'll check it out. It's like, this may take a little bit, but you know, we'll figure it out. Ain't no big deal. So everything was on the floor. It wasn't on pallets. And they wouldn't let me use their pallet jack. And they wouldn't let me use their electric pallet jack. So I told them, I was like, well, you know, I was like, can you at least, you know, bring the pallets into the truck and I can stack them on the pallets? Because it was all like boxes of paper towels. So yeah, it ain't gonna take that long. So I said, yeah, can you bring these pallets in the truck? Oh, we can't go as far as the dock. I was like, okay, so I can just bring the pallet into the truck. We go from there. I was like, then you can come in and grab it off the truck. No, well, we can't go in the trailer. So I'd have to walk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you know, like from the trailer to the dock, trailer to the dock. So once I figured I was going to have to do this, I was like, so I sent up another message to dispatch. I said, this is going to take a little while, just letting you know. And so as right before I get started, here comes this lumper. Never even knew the lumper was there. And he started giving me like this song and dance, man. Like, man, you gotta let me unload this, man. This is the only way I get paid. And he just kept going on, and I was like, whoa, buddy, whoa. How much is it? So I tried to get a hold of dispatch, and they told me that it was a driver unload, but just go ahead and send in, you know, for the lumper. God. So once I told the guys, like, I'll go get your check, and well, man, they were like on it then. So I don't know, whatever. Because I told the lumper that the guy that worked there told me that, you know, that they didn't even know, you know, that he didn't even tell me about no lumper, so I didn't even know you guys were here. So man, what an ordeal. So we're at this Love's here. I believe it's Connett, Ohio. Tight little Love's here. We're here for the night. We only got like 30 minutes left to drive. I only had like 7 hours to drive anyway, so we got it delivered. And they gave us a trip. It's at our drop yard, but it's still like another 63 miles. So yeah, only if I had like another 30 minutes, you know, I could have made it there. Only if I had 30 minutes, said no trucker ever. Gosh, man. So this is where we are for the night. Well, I got to get to the drop yard in the morning, early morning. So that's all right. But it's like, I don't know, 1 or 1:30 right now. So I guess we're gonna go inside, take a shower, and all that good stuff. You know, I got a little bit of downtime, so we'll leave it here. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.